We are gathered here today in a unique place, in a unique time. Here and now. While much sets it apart, the rise of digital technology, the threats of nuclear and environmental destruction, our current political intrigue, it is but the latest iteration in an endless continuum of moments and spaces. Different innovations and fears, leaders and followers, cycling in endless construction and destruction, since our Lord first brought boundaries to nothingness. So let us be here, but may we know that within this here is contained an infinite everywhere, and within this everywhere, nowhere.
So, do you think things are gonna change since I'm staying and you're going off to college?
No, man. I mean, yeah, college is different and all, but no, I don't think anything's gonna change. Well, I already sent the text, so might as well head over.
Hi, I would like to talk to you about the good word of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man, just try me to go re-up when I got you.
Re-up? Dude, I've been waiting for hours. You're telling me you don't even have the stuff?
Alright, well, you don't want it, that's on you, man.
No. Yeah, I'll take you, but we gotta go.
Yeah, I bet. 1 sec. Yeah, what's good?
I was wondering if I could get some...
Illegal narcotics? Yeah, come on in. No music. I fucking hate the radio. You like this band, man?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, cool stuff. Groovy, right? Well, if you want to put on something different, just pull over up ahead. My guy sees an unfamiliar car in the area. He'll freak out, and then we won't be able to find him for like 2 weeks. Come with me, Beb. And push your tits up. He always gives me a little bit extra when you're there. Hey, babe, can you pass me the stuff?
Don't call me babe. It's sexist and infantilizing.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Thanks.
Yeah, man, so I got some acid, I got shrooms, I got some DMT, I got whippets in there, got a little bit of sass, some fentanyl, I got some Molly. I got Zummies, or just regular Xanax if you don't like gummies. Kind of, weird in your teeth. I get that shit. Got White Girl in here. I got a little bit of Horses in the Stable. And here, I got some Colombian Devil's Breath. Just a little bit of meth left if that's what you want to do tonight. So, yeah, what are you feeling?
I was actually just looking to buy weed.
Ah, marijuana. Got a little bit of that right here.
So is this indica or sativa?
It's fucking weed, and that's what you're getting. You think I know what the difference between indica and sativa is? Yeah, so this is a hybrid strain. Got about 30% bubblegum yum yum, and then 80% Northern Lights. So that's going to be about a 50 to 55 to then 65% indica to sativa ratio. And this, of course, was grown in a hydroponics plant in North Adams, but the strain originated by a couple of family growers, down in Baton Rouge in the late 90s. I can do this for about 50. Come smoke us up.
I've got to go.
Thanks, man.
Sure. Hey, you wanna smoke a bowl with us?
Yeah, sure.
Hey! Go along!
Fuck. Shit is going down tonight.
Hey, drunk stargazing. Shit's going down tonight.
Text. Wave.
Hey, you know my paper policy. If you didn't bring your laptop, use your cell phone. Otherwise, go to the bin, grab a tablet. Don't forget to leave your shoe behind.
Text from mom. Things enough since Tony left. Do you think we could talk sometime in the next few weeks? Ten of your friends just updated their story. Melinda Jones Harrison just received a message from Paula Schmlongsberger. Jessica Lander-Berryman has 6 unread pokes. The nearest Wi-Fi zone is 500 meters away.
Isn't it nice to get away from it all? Selfie! Hey, do you have a signal?
I give up.
I know.
You know, it's so interesting how some people can only experience the outdoors through their phones.
I know. It's like some people our age are just so accustomed to living through their screens that they don't know what to do without them.
Yeah. If a tree falls in the forest.
And no one's around to take a selfie.
Did it even happen?
Are you guys really on Instagram right now? Guys, the Fever Dream premiere is next week.
Yeah, I've had that on my calendar for months. We're editing Fever Dream in Adobe Premiere next week.
Please tell me that's a clever joke. Am I the only one down here to edit right now?
Yeah, no, I don't really do
I'm
work
not working.
anymore.
Doesn't seem like Walt's working.
I think I'm on track to
Yeah,
graduate.
that's just you.
What were we talking about?
Media.
Right. Now it's crazy. Sometimes whole relationships only exist online.
Speaking of which, Walt, are you and your mom doing okay?
Ooh, I'm so glad you're finally bringing this up.
What do you mean?
Walt, do you and your mom only communicate via YouTube comments on our videos?
What? Don't be... No, come on, that's silly.
Then, how do you explain this comment she posted on our last video? Hey Walt, Mom here. Just wanted to make sure you got the grocery money I put in your account. I hope your classes are going well.
Oh, she's just a little bit confused about how YouTube videos work. Classic baby boomerism, am I right?
Yeah. Okay, this comment is from a video from May 2017. Wow, honey, you've grown so much. Are you a sophomore this year? Hope we get to see you this summer. XOXO, please call. Seriously, please call. Have you talked to her since then?
What do you mean? I like the comment.
Okay. This one's from last winter. This video, my only evidence that you're still alive, helps me get through the night.
Damn, that snowballed quickly.
Ew, dude. That's his mom. Why would you say that?
What? What do you think snowballed means?
You know, when you spit cum into the mouth of the person who just finished coming into your mouth.
Ew. Why would you say that about my mom?
Don't change the subject. This is about you.
Ooh, I love this ad.
Hey everyone! Look what I found in my stepsister's underwear drawer.
Oh, shit!
Hey kids, time to throw out that stagnant perspective and examine the world through a brand new lens.
Can we really say that our schools aren't segregated when we sort the white kids into advanced level and everyone else into grade level at such an early age?
Just because we don't have legally designated white-only spaces doesn't mean they don't exist anymore.
Paradigm chips. Governments hate them, radicals love them.
Hey, can I talk to y'all for a second?
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, I've been thinking a lot lately about my gender identity, and I'm realizing more and more that I don't identify as a man in the traditional sense. I don't think I identify as a woman either, but I don't know. I've got a lot of stuff to figure out. But for now, I'd really appreciate it if y'all don't use he, him pronouns for me, but start using they and them.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we're always here for you.
Thanks, that means a lot.
Hey everyone, have you been outside today?
The world's still here.
The liberal agenda. Be vigilant. It could be anywhere. Paid for by Americans for a shittier tomorrow.
Does this ever happen to you? You get a little high and suddenly your own shadow's sneaking up behind you. Even though you know listening to music with headphones isn't going to make you go deaf, and forgetting to tip your server won't mean you never orgasm again, it's 4 a.m. and your heart is pounding. Naturally, you turn to Google to soothe your panicked mind. But the internet's an even scarier place than your tortured subconscious. Tired of spending your entire stoned evenings scrolling through contradictory Yahoo answers? Sifting through cancer definitions on WebMD? Then you need to go to tellmeimfine.com, the only website that always tells you exactly what you need to hear.
Thanks, TellMeI'mFine.com.
Okay, phone. How many cats? Too many cats for a trip.
I asked TellMeI'mFine.com. They say no such thing as too many cats.
Thanks, Tell Me I'm Fine.
Oh yeah. You're the best, Tell Me I'm Fine. TellMeI'mFine.com. Because, dude, you're fine.
Are you ready to exercise your demons? 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, you hellions, burn those crosses! Haha, does the weight of your inner demons drag you down?
Yes!
For just 69 payments of $6.66, you can own the 12-part series Exercise Your Demons on VHS and whip your internal struggles into shape.
Before starting Exercise Your Demons, I weighed as much as the gourmandism of all mankind. Look at me now!
Okay, let's terrorize those children. And right, and left, and right, and left. Still not convinced? Listen to what some of these satisfied customers have to say.
I ordered Exercise Your Demons to help deal with my uncontrollable jealousy. Now it's in such good shape I can't run from it anymore.
My lust has gotten so much stronger since starting Exercise Your Demons. It's overpowering. God, that camera looks like a dick!
Yeah, I thought this was something else.
All right, friends, let's stab those zealots! Thrust, 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 thrust. Call the number at the bottom of your screen and all this could be yours for just 69 payments of $6.66. Again, that's 69 payments of $6.66. You'll struggle to find a better workout in heaven, hell, or purgatory. The tried and true and tested formula has been around for 4,000 years. You know, there's been over 6,000 of them, so call now in order to get the
I'm really honored that you asked me to help you with this project.
You're such a talented director. I couldn't trust anyone else with this.
So, do you have a script, or, what are we filming exactly?
Well, I've decided to work as a cam girl to make some extra money. But I can't do it without you and your enormous camera. Oh yeah, I've been naughty. Don't you want to punish me?
Oh yeah, you're so bad.
Tell me I'm bad.
No, I mean, you're actually bad. This lighting is terrible, and I don't feel your connection to the camera at all.
What?
Hold on, let me make a few calls.
What's going on?
Shh. You do your job, I'll do mine. Can we, bring the key up and dim those shadows? More bounce, please.
Sound speeding.
Can we check the levels?
Ooh, ah, yes, oh yes.
We're rolling.
Don't you want me?
Cut. Can we get the second unit in here? I want more shadow on the bed. Can we pull in closer on the booty cam? And action.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
Cut. Something's missing. We need to balance the shot. Bring in Jericho.
Who are you?
A professional. Can we stick to the script?
I need you doing wardrobe, stat.
I need more scripts on set 4.
I don't care if it's his wife's bat mitzvah. We only have the kiddie pool booked till 4 and the pudding is already in the oven.
So you're gonna be on soundstage 8.
Walk with me. So we're about to shoot the emotional heartbeat of the film. Darling, you're a natural, but remember to focus on your motivation.
know, look, I mean, I get what you're going for with the ooh, ah. I'm just saying that we could throw in something more playful like, fuck me harder, and then save your line for the second act climax.
Why do you feel the need to constantly undermine and emasculate me?
Well, if you were a better writer.
When Esmeralda enters the kitchen with the dildo, it's the first time you've seen her since the steamy summer of '96.
It's been 2 years since the last time I cut it, and I know it doesn't have, like, widespread appeal, but it doesn't make sense to do it just for a job.
Yeah, but the movie's called Rabbi-Sexuals.
I know what the movie's called.
You're ready for what comes next, but you can't let go of what's behind you.
How do we cut it one frame earlier so we can get the continuity right on the down thrust?
Yeah, hey, you guys ever wonder what sex would be like in real life?
I want to feel your pain. I want to see it in your eyes.
Oh, we're in a meeting.
Now in the bathroom scene, I want you to remember that every squelch is a different emotion. This is the end of a tumultuous romance and the beginning of a tumultuous marriage. All right, people, let's make some magic. Can we get the DP out here?
Yes.
Director of photography.
When is this exam?
Can you white balance on Jericho's ass? Okay, this is scene 8, take 1, and action.
Well, that snowballed pretty quickly. I don't know. That just didn't get me there.
I bet you're wondering, how do you get there? Hi there, friends. Today, I'm gonna show you how to get there. Now, the first thing you're gonna wanna do is pick one leg up and then set that on down. Yeah, good. All right, the next thing you're gonna wanna do is pick the other leg up and then set that guy on down. Keep practicing that, and before you know it, you'll be well on your way to getting there. Now, once you've mastered step 1, it's time to move on to step 2, finding a map. Now, generally, if you want a map, you could just go to a cartographer, but if you're like me, you might be doing this on a budget. If that's the case, trees usually have them. Oh, perfect. The next step is gonna be to change your locks. You're gonna be gone a while, and you don't want anybody going through your stuff while you're gone. For an added layer of protection, you can also throw away your new key. Now, step 4 is crucial, so pay close attention. You're gonna wanna find a good stick to use for support in case step 1 fails. Make sure that thing is sturdy and dirty. All right. Now that the foundation has been laid, go ahead and move on to step 5, leave it all behind. I'm talking clothes, belongings, the stick you just found. All you need is your trusty guide and your onboard hardware. Now that you've left it all behind, you'll immediately realize that the reality of getting there is far different than what you originally thought. And all the preparation you've done for this moment was a complete waste of time. All the things you thought you would need are useless, and all the things you didn't think you would need, you now need more than ever. That brings us to step 6. Throw away your map. If you did that right, you should be in a mental state somewhere between relief and fear, brought on by the realization that what you perceived as reality is nothing more than a thin veil hiding endless possibilities. Now, after that, obviously, you're going to start resorting to your more primal instincts and seek to gratify yourself in the most immediate, physical, and tangible way possible. So that brings us to step 7, get some food. Ooh-wee, that sure was delicious. Okay, so now that you're realizing that earthly desires and pleasures aren't filling the growing hole inside you, the next thing you're going to want to do is just lose all faith in God. Is there a God? Who knows? But it should be obvious to you that no benevolent divine entity would allow such pain and suffering to exist. Thus, if there is a God, it is surely an unyielding, unknowing, and uncaring thing that is unworthy of your love and praise. Now that the world has revealed itself as an empty, meaningless place, you're gonna feel a drive deep inside you to continue on, despite no obvious ending or reward in sight. When that happens, I like to just pick a direction and start walking, so let's just head north. It can be kind of hard to get your bearings out here, but you can always tell which way is north if you use the rock trick. So, yeah. So it doesn't need to be a big rock, just like a small rock will do, and you just take it and yeah, perfect. So try and keep up, and we'll be there. No time. No time. Step 10 is going to be to achieve nirvana. Once you've done that, step 11 is simple. Find the door. And then it all ends with step 12, become the void.
I don't know, Walt. That whole punchline just seems a little Nietzsche.
All right, great job, everyone. Thank you. It's a wrap. Can you go ahead and start taking this all down? Sorry, what's going on here? God, nice to meet you.
Yeah. This is amazing. Have you returned to Earth to usher in a new era of peace and prosperity for humankind?
Good one. Were you serious? Yeah, no, that's not at all what's going on.
So what is going on?
Well, consider yourselves lucky. This is the end of the world.
Wait.
Yeah,
Why
get
does
that
that?
thing going
Why does that
on.
make us lucky?
What do you mean this is the end of the world?
Listen, I only have a moment. Okay, all of the universe up until this point has been building up to that Nietzsche joke. All of creation was a pun.
Sorry, I'm just having a little bit of trouble processing all this. So you are
Not to
God,
cut
or-
you off, but I really do not have time to do this with you. I got about 6 more of these to do today, and I'm really hungry. I'm gonna go. Thank you. Can we
6
go?
more of what?
All finished, boss. Thank you. Can we go get food, please?
Yeah, we still have to figure out where we're going. You know Gabriel can't have gluten anymore.
But what does any of this
Well,
mean?
let's just get going. We'll figure out along the way. And
Wait, we have so many questions!
I'm not too late.
Walt, come on.
Sorry. We've been down here for so long, I've lost my mind. Have you guys seen it? I already checked the bathroom.
I can't look at any more audio. This compression is not aiding my depression.
I know, it's like I'm so tired I keep branching off to explain my own thought processes. Oh fuck, I'm doing it right now.
I feel you, Kyle. You know, it's like, I can't even, I was gonna say something self-deprecating, but, I couldn't think of anything good enough. Well, back to work, I guess.
Guess what I brought home?
Paradigm chips! If I couldn't trust you about the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus, why should I believe you about Jesus?
Why did I believe my parents about Jesus?
Paradigm chips. Moms hate them, kids fear them.
I always thought I was just confident and had interesting things to say, but what if my upbringing as a man just makes me feel more empowered to overshare?
It's like
no matter how important what I have to say is, whenever I'm talking, no one else can.
Paradigm chips. Men hate them. Everyone hates men.
TellMeI'mFine.com for the hypochondriac in us all.
Hello?
You listen to me, you fucking idiot, cause I'm only going to say this once. I am not going back to jail. I barely made it over the firewall the first time. Pick me up, get in the car, and start driving. Oh fuck, just kill me. I'm not ready to go back.
Hey!
Kill me.
I knew you were
Fuck
in
you,
there.
fuck. You pathetic milquetoast motherfucker.
Hey, sorry, I thought I didn't have my key, but it was in the other pocket. What's going on here?
Sounds like that computer should have used TellMeI'mFine.com. TellMeI'mFine.com. 'Cause everything works out in the end.
Results may vary based on privilege.
My whole life I've been searching for the things I thought I needed. Jobs, lovers, possessions, but what if the only thing that's missing is the realization that nothing is missing?
Paradigm chips. Whoa, man. I'm tripping out.
My parents were just like me. Big grown-up kids faking it, but bestowed with the responsibility of molding human lives. So were my teachers.
Paradigm chips. Mom? God? Paradigm chips. I am he as you are me, and we are all together. Goo 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 choo.
As an American, I'm entitled to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. As a woman in Trump's America, I'm losing the respect, safety, and autonomy necessary for fulfilling life and career. Trump's cabinet wants to further limit my access to birth control, impeding my agency over my own body. With Trump as a role model, many men feel empowered to dehumanize and objectify me. What?
Hello. As a member of the growing Hispanic population here in the United States, I know more than anybody that now is the time for a... I'm sorry, what? What? No.
Wait, why am I here? Really? Jews again? Oh, come on.
Hi there, I'm gay, and Wait, what?
Yeah, I've always been taller than Trump,
but I've never really thought of it as part of my identity. Apparently, now that's a crime against America.
Yeah, I eat shellfish every Tuesday between 3 and 5. Really didn't think anyone would come for me for that. But I guess no one ever really does, huh?
I have a beard, and it seems like Trump is trying to...
I put hot sauce on my eggs.
I have a terrible pollen allergy.
I don't care if we're different. It's my right as an American to wear Heelys.
Trump, you could be next.
Listening to Home Radio. This is www.com. This is www.radio.hamster.edu, and you're listening to www.com. I'm your host, Jacob, and we've been listening to a...
So please remember, no matter how stressful the holidays get, don't resort to narcotics like alcohol. Just stick to the clean, proven system of smoking a quick joint before you gotta go see your family, am I right? And that brings us to today's sponsor, the wonderful people over at Nugwiser. Nugwiser, smoke it till you don't.
Okay, before we go in, just so you know, we're an Irish Catholic family. So around this time of year, we get a little bit more...
Happy holidays!
Well, this is my family. Mom, Dad, Lil Ricky, Aunt Dewdrop, Uncle Patchouli, and Granny. Where's Grandpa?
Oh, he got dabbed out and decided to take a nap before dinner. You know he didn't smoke all morning to save room for the festivities.
Let's focus on the issues at hand. These liberal snowflake bastards want to legalize alcohol? Like we haven't all seen the effects that poison can have on the human body. Those left-wing nuts just want to take good, honest work from the blue-collar folks in the hemp industry.
Dinner's ready.
And lit.
Sweetie, it's time for dinner.
Okay. Just don't come in though, because I'll be there in 1 second.
Okay, I'm gonna come in.
No, I'll be there in 1 second.
Dale, get in here. Your son is drinking in our house.
Look, you think your mother and I didn't drink in college? We drank. We were cool.
Really?
Yeah. I drank so much once I got hungover. Your mother had an entire limerita on our anniversary.
Wow.
Just don't worry her, okay? And be safe. That's all we want.
You know, we were raised Buddhist, but then Dale here went off and married a Catholic, which is great, free love and all, but nowadays we
holiday
really...
coke won't kill you. Just don't tell your parental units, or the feds, or any of my former therapists. And don't believe all the lies that tell us about Big Velveeta. That cheese is Russian spies. Don't get sucked into monogamy. We're just not monogamous.
I know it's been a rough year. Losing the family business, Uncle Puff Puff passing an extravaganza from the unfortunate incident with the neighbor's toaster car. But we're all here.
Who wants dessert?
Oh, you made whipped cream.
They're othering him just because of the color of his nose.
Hey, seems like we're running a little low on weed here. Do you thought maybe we should shotgun to conserve?
Just kiss me already, you beautiful disaster.
Oh, yeah. This happens every year. Oh, don't worry. They're from different sides of the family.
Yo, does anyone want to smoke some more weed?
Yeah, man, but there's no more herb.
Well, we've always got the weed cellar. You kids want to come on a little errand? A vintage sativa. Woody and a bit sour. Aftertaste of tree sap and skunk and hints of magenta.
Hey, Grandma, you gonna pass that?
Dude, did you even see that scene in Toy Story 3 in the garbage dump? Like the overtones of pro-neoliberal, postmodern, colonial, capitalistic, white stream, hegemonic commodification of marginalized narratives is overwhelmingly present in the juxtaposition of a cowboy and an astronaut to American ideals, right? Going into a garbage dump.
Yeah, like, what's that even supposed to mean?
Well, I mean, there's an obvious connection between Mr. Potato Head and the Monsanto Corporation, right? I mean, you don't think a potato could just become that way, right? You know? I mean, there was definitely some modification, if you know what I'm saying.
I feel that. You know, I never had a potato like that in real life. I've had so many potatoes, but none are as special as that one.
But it was once we got the tentacles involved that we really knew we had ourselves a unique picture.
So your new film, A Midsummer Night's Dream, is all the rage at Cannes and Come Dance. Could you talk a little bit about the themes of this film and what made you decide to want to take on such an emotional project?
Well,
Sorry, you go.
Well, as an artist, I've always been really interested in the relationships that people have with one another and how those relationships grow and change over time and as new relationships enter the equation. Is love circumstantial, or do we have destined lovers that we're cursed to hunt for?
And is love only true if it lasts forever? We've been making movies together since college, and I think we've always been interested in exploring what love and sex and bodies are and how they intersect. Why do we hunger for intellectual love and a sexual lover? Are the two connected?
A beautiful sentiment from two world-renowned veterans of romantic drama, and a truly beautiful film that you should all try and catch in theaters this May.
Though I completely understand if you wait to watch it at home.
Oh, masturbation!
No. I'm saying I could get us a kid. Not that we need one. But like, if it would help our production quality, I can make it happen.
Kobe, please give this a rest. You brought it up during the writing sessions, you wouldn't let it go throughout all of production. Now we've wrapped everything, and you're still on this.
I know. I'm just saying, if we come to the decision that we need a kid, maybe for next season, maybe for a reshoot, maybe just for fun.
Wait. What do you mean, just for fun?
You know, like, how funny would it be if we had actual adults playing the adults and the actual kids playing the kids? We could learn a lot by working with people outside of our demographic.
Okay, interesting idea, but why don't we table this for right now and just finish the editing? Okay?
Word. Just like, if we need one, it's no trouble. In fact, it would be my pleasure to go about procuring one.
I genuinely don't know how to respond to this.
Okay, so Walt shows up to our first shoot with real tentacles, but kids is where you draw the line?
I told you. I slayed the octopus myself.
How do you think that makes it...
huntings?
Wait,
Let me
hear
just
me
say
out.
this if you don't...
Okay,
we
wait,
try to
you
be
go
one
ahead.
voice.
I
thought
thought
you
you
were
were
the
the
guys
guys
who
who
wanted
wanted
to
liability.
I like kids.
I'm
I'm
not
not
trying
trying
to
be
be
great.
great.
And we can let it
I'm not
go.
trying to be anti-kid
I'm just
here.
saying, if
If
we
you
ever try to
any
branch
branch
out from our
have
head,
concerns
we'll
of
never get
having
the
one on
experience
set.
we'll need as directors in Hollywood.
Some of this kid thing.
So it
You know,
sounds
I
like
respect
maybe
what
I
I
should
can
start
talk
trying to
about
pull some
guys
strings
so
and
let's get
working on getting us one.
I had the craziest dream. And you were there. 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 Yeah, that was all there. It was there.
Without my consent, I took it testicles. You remove the testicles now. Please, I have to still